Hey guys, Shooting Lefty. Got a new gun I picked up. It's the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380. I had a little 22 MMP that I just didn't really use, and I just wanted something smaller than my compact MMP for everyday carry, just because sometimes I just don't feel like carrying it around, or just go out to the store or something like that and don't feel like strapping that big guy on. And this thing I can just throw in my pocket or just throw in my little holster. So yeah, so far, great little pistol. I had to end up ordering the little Allen key, and if anybody is wondering what it is a .035 Allen key. Found that on some of the forums, ordered one, and sure enough it worked. Of course, I also called Smith & Wesson, and they're going to send me one. So yeah. I got the laser, the inside laser. This is one of the older ones. I think the newer ones are Crimson Trace lasers. I did do the little button mod. Instead of buying the ones on eBay that had little spacers, I guess you can call them, whatever you want, nodes, I don't know. And just so you know, for all you safety freaks out there, because, you know, I'm stupid enough to put a video where I have a discharge and then post it, because that's smart. Let everybody see your stupidity. But anyways, there was a video online on YouTube here, and I'll try to put a link in the bottom or something, of a guy who just did a simple mod, inexpensive, because those nods on eBay are like 20 bucks almost. This guy, you know, it will cost you nothing except for a little bit of time, or a razor blade if you don't have one. Where you just take a pen and make it. I'll put a link. He did a good job explaining it, and I did it, and it worked just fine. So that way you can actually just, you know, basically push it with one finger, where before I actually had to counter it and push down real hard on it. But trigger pull, like everybody says, it's long. It's a little long. It takes a second to get used to. I may get one of the Galloway triggers to put in it just to help the over travel, because it does travel a long way. And with the big hands, it's hard sometimes to really get down in there. And I'll post that if I do that. I did get I think it's the Garrison little extension for the magazines, which I find help, especially since I do have pretty large hands. Pretty much can conceal that just behind my hand. That it does help with, since it is so small, and just grabbing it out of the holster allows it to be a little better. And also I have one on the spare mag that I carry. So then this actually helps a little bit better than the little stock little extension, because it sticks out more to where I got a little... let me just pull it out here. Little guy that I got off of eBay, and just quick note about this. Some of these I'll probably have to shave down because this is a sharp end. I've actually had to shave. I don't know if this will focus or not, but ever so slightly had to shave the corners down. Even on the stock the plates, I shaved it down because they were kind of biting into me a little bit. And I'll probably shave this guy down a little bit. But as far as for this guy, it sits pretty far down inside. I would have preferred if it sat about, you know, at least another quarter to half, you know, a little ways up. That way it protrudes outside, up beyond the belt a little more. As it sits, even with the flush one, it was almost flush with my belt. So really getting in there, I had to like kind of really dig for it. Whereas this helps it stick out a little more, so I can get a better profile and pull it out. Get a little better, you know, grip on it. But yeah, and I'll show that if I, you know, sand that down or whatever to make that better. But back to this little guy. For 380, it's really nice. I haven't had any problems with it so far. I've only put a few rounds through it. Probably like, I don't know, 100 rounds. Because I wanted to wait till I sighted in the laser and get all that finished and all that, and I still got to go figure that out or test my sighting. Takedown's really super simple for anybody who doesn't know how to do this. You just bring that down and around, Pull that guy out, and there she has it. And there's your screw to pull out the battery pack or the laser, so you can replace batteries, and also to get to your buttons if you need to replace them or do that little mod. But and then you just lock it, put the pin in like you took it off, and swing it around, and you're good to go. And the double strike capability is nice because they do sometimes get light strikes from what I've seen. And I think I had one happen to me with a light strike, but you're able to just keep going until it fires. And then eventually I may also get they make a, I guess you can call it a mod kit or an adapter kit to where you can change the springs and followers so you can make this a 7+1 instead of a 6+1 setup. But yeah, I also got a Pro Mag. There's issues with this. I got another video explaining that. But that's probably going to be more my just have fun at the range, so I ain't got to reload every time. But yeah, Bodyguard 380 so far, great little pistol. Feels nice in the hand, even with big hands. I haven't had any problems, and you can see how nicely that fits the hand. And for big hands, I mean, I compare this to a Ruger LC9 or whatever those little guys are. And this one just felt a little bit better as far as just the overall grip, even with the big hands. I know it's a small gun, but still gotta have some comfort for you. And it's also just a Smith, and I got pretty much a whole Smith lineup. But yeah, Bodyguard 380, it's proven itself well, and it carries very nice, very low profile, hardly see it. So yeah, if you got any questions or anything you want to see or know, just let me know. Thanks.